What if I told you that 3 simple words could transform how a man sees you, without desperate texting, without playing games, and without trying to be someone you're not? This isn't about manipulation or cheap pickup lines. This is about understanding the deep psychology of human connection. Carl Jung, one of history's most influential psychologists, discovered that our strongest connections happen not through logic, but through emotional and symbolic communication. He famously said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." But more importantly for our topic today, he understood that the unconscious mind responds to symbols and emotions, not facts and logic. Let's be honest. How many times have you started a conversation with, "Hey, how's your day?" only to get a bland response that goes nowhere? The problem isn't you. It's that you're speaking to his conscious mind when you need to reach something deeper. Jung explained that memories aren't stored as words. They're stored as feelings. Without emotion, there's no lasting impression. When you use generic greetings, you're not creating any emotional resonance. You become just another voice in the background noise of his day. If you're already seeing the value in this psychological approach, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're diving deep into attraction psychology that actually works. Here's where many women go wrong. They think they need to be perfect, say all the right things, or impress with their accomplishments. But Jung's research shows that the male unconscious responds far more powerfully to symbolic language than logical arguments. You don't need to be extraordinary. You need to sound different from every other woman he encounters. Think about it. If he's hearing the same types of messages from multiple women daily, they all blur together into white noise. The mistake isn't in reaching out. It's in reaching out without emotional impact. And when you don't make an impact, it's worse than not trying at all because you've used up your opportunity to make a first impression. Imagine you're at a coffee shop and see someone you're interested in. Most women would say something safe like, "Is this seat taken?" Or, "How's the coffee here?" It's polite, it's safe, and it's completely forgettable. Now imagine walking up with a subtle smile and saying, "You and I need to settle a debate. Is this place actually serving good coffee, or are we all just pretending it's decent?" Feel that shift? You've just created intrigue, broken his routine, and pulled him out of autopilot. That's emotional resonance, a spark that lingers in his mind even after you've walked away. Yes, it sounds almost too simple to be powerful. But the magic isn't in the complexity. It's in what these words psychologically represent. When you say, "you and I," you're doing something profound. 1. Creating a mental image. You're painting a picture where both of you already exist together too. Planting possibility. You're suggesting a shared future moment. 3. Bypassing resistance. You're not asking permission. You're presenting a vision. Jung spoke extensively about symbolic language and how our unconscious minds process imagery. "You and I" becomes a symbol that awakens subtle desire and opens doors to possibility. Instead of, "Would you like to go out sometime?" Try, "You and I should check out that new rooftop bar this weekend." Instead of, "I really enjoy talking to you." Try, "You and I could have dangerously good conversations." See the difference? The first examples are questions that hand over all the power. The second examples are confident visions that plant seeds in his imagination. These 3 words communicate exactly what men find irresistibly attractive in women. Confidence. You're not asking. You're declaring with certainty. Clarity. You know what you want and express it directly. Initiative. You're not waiting for him to make all the moves. But here's the crucial part. This isn't about randomly dropping "you and I" into every conversation. The power lies in the timing, tone, and authenticity of delivery. Rule 1. Choose your moment. These words work when there's already some connection established. You don't need fireworks, just natural conversation flow and mutual interest. If you're discussing shared interests, that's your opening. Rule 2. Master your tone. Confidence isn't loud. It's quiet certainty. Say it with calm assurance, maintaining eye contact, as if it's the most natural thing in the world. No nervous laughter. No over-the-top seriousness. Rule 3. Read the context. If he's distracted, stressed, or you've literally just met, don't force it. The phrase loses its magic when it doesn't match the conversation's natural flow. Too much, too soon. Blurting out, "You and I should go out this Saturday," to someone you just met creates awkwardness, not attraction. Overuse. If you use the phrase constantly, it stops being charming and starts sounding desperate. Less is always more with psychological triggers. Waiting for validation. Don't drop the phrase and then anxiously watch his face for approval. Say it naturally and continue the conversation like nothing happened. That's when it truly lingers. Jung said, "The body expresses what the soul cannot say." Your physical presence must align with your words, or they lose their power. Maintain relaxed eye contact, not staring, not looking away. Keep your voice calm and unhurried. Take up your space without being stiff. Smile softly but genuinely. If your body language screams insecurity while your words project confidence, the mixed message kills the magic. This isn't just about romantic attraction. You and I works in professional settings, friendships, and family relationships because it taps into our fundamental human need to feel chosen, included, and valued. In a business meeting, you and I can solve this problem efficiently. With a friend, you and I are overdue for a real conversation. What you're doing is creating instant partnership and emotional belonging, something every human craves. When you start using "you and I" naturally and authentically, something remarkable happens. Your confidence grows, your communication sharpens, and your presence becomes magnetic. People begin responding to you with more attention and genuine interest because you're giving them something precious, a sense of connection and possibility. Jung believed that our deepest transformations come not from what we think, but from what we feel in relationship with others. When you use "you and I" with authentic intention, you're creating space for real connection to flourish. Don't let this knowledge sit idle in your mind. Practice using "you and I" with intelligence, ease, and natural charm. Watch how conversations shift, how energy changes, and how your inner confidence begins to bloom. The power isn't in the words themselves. It's in speaking them from a place of genuine self-worth, without needing anyone's approval, but knowing exactly what you bring to any interaction. If this content has opened your eyes to the psychology of authentic attraction, show some love by hitting that like button and sharing this video with someone who could benefit from these insights. And drop a comment below. Tell me about a time when someone's words made you feel truly special. What did they say that stuck with you? Remember, real communication isn't about talking more. It's about being heard, felt, and remembered. Master these 3 words, and you'll master the art of unforgettable connection